Hey guys, what's up? This is your boy. It's your boy Rick here, just coming up with a short little video. I want to talk about just personal brand, just something that's amazing. I want to chat with you guys about. I'm gonna make this short. This is a short video today. But have you ever wondered what do you think about when you see Martin Luther King? When you hear Martin Luther King, when you see him on TV, what do you think of when you think of Richard Branson? What do you think of when you think of Oprah Winfrey? It's all about a personal brand. They have used a brand to show their message and to make their name synonymous with something. And this is the power of a personal brand. You can use it too. A personal brand is something you can create to show and to showcase your message, to show and to showcase your gift, to show and to showcase your personality, who you are, the value that's in you. Not so much a product, not so much to sell a product. And this is the problem that we have. Too many people have gone on social media to start a personal brand only so that they can sell a product. But that is kind of the wrong way. I think that's the wrong way to go about it. Show us who you are first. If we love you and we like you, it'll be so much easy for us you won't even need to sell us your product. We will come and buy it from you. And this is what I want to talk about, the power of a personal brand. People were using it from back in the day. Back in the day, they didn't have social media, so they had to hire a publicist to put their own message out there. But, your personal brand is how the world sees you. It's what you're about. It's now we've got multiple channels to show, but I want to show you some of the advantages of having a personal brand. So number one, because actually before I get into that, to me, what I'm concerned about is how you can use your personal brand to showcase what makes you special. I'm always talking about finding out who you are, finding your purpose, your calling. I really think that building a powerful personal brand is a way that you can show this. So let me give you some advantages of having a powerful personal brand. If you really like this, make sure you share, like the video, like my page. Make sure you share this and tag someone who you think needs to hear this. And also read my article. My article is much more in depth, of this. I find myself, I think I'm a much better writer than I am on video. But, number one, advantages, some of the advantages, solid advantages of building a personal brand is number one, you can influence how people see you and control your own narrative. You can influence it. Back in the day, if people pigeonholed you and defined you, that was it. You could never actually escape that. But a personal brand, building a personal brand allows you to keep showing, keep on hammering who you are. Let's say you work a minimum wage job, but you are a budding musician. Back in the day, people would just see you in your job and they'll just say, "Oh, this is this girl who works this silly little job," but they'll never even give you a chance to show them your music. But now with a personal brand, you can do that. You can show us your music. You can talent. You can do short little videos of you singing and show us who you are. You can build a personal brand that shows us that. Number two, advantage of building a social brand, a personal brand. Using social is an easy way of doing it. You can get your gift out to the people who need it. This is a big thing. You have a gift. You have something that's in you. You got something that makes you special. If you expand your personal brand and make it solid and convert it solidly into something like a business, a charity, whatever it is, you can send out a message to the world, but with the gift you have. I love Kanye West. Kanye, when he, that amazing genius, that's the gift that he has for the world. It's a gift. When I listen to Kanye West music, I get creative. When I listen to Kanye West music, I feel 10 times bigger because he's speaking to me and saying, I can do big things. But he does that through a solid thing called an album. He's built his personal brand as a musician, and he makes albums, and he makes singles, and he makes music. And that's a solid thing he does to get his music out to us. If he hadn't built his personal brand and we didn't know him for being the crazy guy that he is, we wouldn't be buying his music. because of that, we can see his gift. So that's the second advantage. It allows you to get your gift out to the people. But third, and then very much more practically, your personal brand allows you can advertise and sell what you have. Now, we as people, we sell through attraction. We buy and sell through attraction, and if you have a compelling personal brand, it's going to intrigue people. It's going to get them to trust you for long enough to, for them to even see what you have to offer. Yeah. They'll then give you money as for your product, for your service. That's something that will happen. In the past, you needed to look at a big, some gatekeeper in some big company needed to give you a publishing deal, a record deal. Someone needed to say, yes, you're good enough. Simon Cowell needed to say, to press the golden buzzer for you, but not these days. With a personal brand, you can do it yourself. You can do it yourself. You can, and if you do it well enough, if you do it consistently enough, if you put in the hard work, then it will get to a point where it's worth some money and people can actually buy it. So that's the third advantage. You can advertise and sell what you have if you build a solid personal brand. So what's the last thing, guys? How do you build a personal brand? I think you have to do it with authenticity and with honesty. And something I really believe in is documenting what you're doing. Instead of trying to create something, the next big thing in the world of vlogging, blogging, or even podcasting, just document what you have and what you're doing now. Because in this age where there's so much content out there, people can smell your bull crap. People can smell your crap coming a long way off. So be honest. I love to tell the stories of my mentors and the people, but my main thing is I'm always showing you that, I'm just human. I'm just a guy. I failed. I'm building my business. I'm not yet a millionaire. I do a thing called Journey to £1 Million. It's called Journey to £1 Million because I'm not a millionaire. And I'm not trying to fake you that I am a millionaire. I'm not going to come on here trying to wear some Gucci shirts to try and teach you and show you that, oh, look at me. No. The personal brand should be done authentically. Tell your story. If you're a geek, be a geek. Not everybody has to be like King Batch and Daystone Power, those amazing YouTubers who are like, really entertaining guys. If entertaining is not your thing, don't try and entertain people. If your thing is that you're a workaholic and you're just going to show us that you work all these hours a day. There's people who love that. There's some people who want to see that. If you're a lover and you're really, you got this emotional way to show us that, blog and vlog about that. If you're a patient teacher, show us that. How many students out there are waiting for a patient teacher who can show them how to really bring out what's in them? So guys, there are people out there who are willing to take a look at what you have. And if you're good enough and consistent enough, like I was saying, you will have a measure of success, in getting yourself out there to the world. So get yourself out there. Use a personal brand to get yourself out to the world. See you later, guys. Bye.